This is our second video for you in this little mini series on brain health because we think this is just so essential. Whether you suffer from ADHD or not, whether your kids do or not, this topic is really so very important because they estimate that by the time I get into my 80s, I'm 61. So by the time I get into my 80s, that 50% of all people my age, 50% will suffer from dementia, Alzheimer's, or some other brain problem. And we don't want to lose our minds. So if you're listening to this and you're in your 50s or 40s or 30s or even 20s, what you do now matters. Now, if you make some bad decisions in your 20s and 30s, you can do things in your 40s and 50s to sort of reverse most of the problems. That's the good news. So we want to kind of focus on that today. What are the things that you need to be doing, no matter what age you are, in order to not lose your mind when you hit your 70s, 80s, and so on, if you're fortunate enough to live that long? We want to stay healthy with our brains as long as we possibly can. So here we go. Here are some things to do to keep your brain healthy. They're very important. The very first one, we come back to this all the time, whether we're talking about ADHD and optimizing the ADHD brain, or in this case, keeping our brain healthy. Number one, what you eat does matter. This is probably the biggest point in all of this. Where you eat matters. So don't go to junk food places, don't go to fast food places whenever you can avoid it. What you eat and where you eat does in fact matter. A good eating program of proteins and good fats, lots of oils with essential fatty acids, but low in carbohydrates and low in sugars. This will help your brain to perform better both now and for years to come. This is a lifestyle change that just simply needs to happen in your life now. Make this commitment now. You won't regret it. Positive thinking also matters. Optimistic thinking, creative thinking, encouraging thoughts, and encouraging other people. This matters. Having life-giving thoughts and life-giving words to other people matters. It matters for your soul, your mind, your brain. It matters. So does gratitude. Now I find this very interesting, very, very important. When I work with business clients or with ADHD clients and we talk about scheduling our day, our week, our month, our quarter, our business quarter, that every day begins with gratitude. And I have functional MRI pictures that from a neurologist back east that shows when people practice gratitude, certain parts of the brain light up that don't normally light up. It's really a good thing for us neurologically. So gratitude is important. Life-giving words, very important. Thinking positive thoughts. It's good. I know it's trite, but it's good for us. Exercising every day on purpose. What is good for your heart is good for your brain. When your body moves, your brain grooves, right? Walking 20 minutes as if you're late for work is a great way to release endorphins in your brain in the morning, and those endorphins will last you all day. It gives you a big serotonin boost all day long. So do that. Exercise. It's on purpose. It's good for you. Now, taking nutritional supplements can also be very helpful. Let's start with vitamin D. That is a good one for your brain, good one long-term for you. I like from Voxa for both ADHD and just for life. I like the Attend product. If you suffer from stress or anxiety, the product Voxa makes called X-Stress, E-X-T-R-E-S-S. Also excellent. You can get it on Amazon. I wouldn't buy it on eBay because you don't know really who you're buying it from or how old it is, but Amazon has good resellers there, so that's a great place to get it, or your local health food store. Those are two good brain products for you. You want products that have essential fatty acids in them because they're good. Omega-3s, very, very good for you. And there are other good brain products that are out there these days. This is the time to be alive. I mean, you can't believe the research that's going into over-the-counter nutritional products for brain health. There's a lot of it out there. So don't be afraid to take nutritional products as well as eating great, eating good, being healthy. Try to live and work in a clean environment, a healthy environment. This is important too. So you'd want to avoid environmental toxins? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you work in a workplace that has a lot of environmental toxins, stay safe because it's not good. Around your house, don't spray Roundup. Look inside your house. Pesticides can be problems too. They can be filled with heavy metals and can cause a lot of brain damage. Just be clean. And if your work environment is kind of a negative place, you might look at trying to figure out how to change that, either by how you live, you speaking life to other people, that might change that environment, or by your feet going to another place. But anyway, that's important for your brain health, living and working in a clean and healthy environment. Sleep is very important in this process. Work to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. On average, 7 to 8 hours sleep. Nobody can do this perfectly, but as much as you can, 7 or 8 hours of sleep will keep your brain much healthier than 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night, especially if that's just a lifestyle choice. Make it your lifestyle choice to sleep 7 or 8 hours. With my business clients, we talk about when we schedule the day, the very first thing we schedule is what time you're going to get up, and so we work backwards 8 hours, what time you're going to go to sleep. It's the number one priority in our scheduling. You want to have a healthy peer group, Peer group, these are the 5 people who influence you the most. And their habits, their education, their lifestyle, their income, your life is probably an average of those 5 people. It's weird, but it's pretty true. So you want to be influenced by people who are healthier than you are. Hang around with the healthiest people that you can stand to be around. And their lifestyle, their choices, and so on will rub off on you, and it'll help you to be healthier and healthier as well. So your peer group is very, very important. Those people who influence you. You want to pay attention to that. You want to protect your brain from injuries. Our brains are kind of fragile, and they can get injured, sloshed around inside. Concussions are not good for you. The banging from football practice and football games, it adds up. Whatever it might be doing that you might cause head injuries. If you're riding a bike, wear a helmet. If you do a skateboard, wear a helmet. Helmets are not bad. They look goofy, but they're not bad. They protect your head if something bad happens, and you're going to want to be wearing them. Continuous learning throughout your lifetime is really key as well. You never want to stop learning. As soon as you stop being curious about things, as soon as you stop learning about things, your brain starts going in the wrong direction. But if you do start learning about things, if you keep reading books, you learn how to play the guitar, you keep playing the piano, you keep doing those things that you did when you were in your 30s and 40s, your brain will really reverse in your 50s and 60s and get healthier and healthier and healthier. Your brain is plastic. It's going one direction or another. It's getting better or it's getting worse, depending upon what choices you make during the course of your day, your week, your month. So please continue learning throughout your lifetime. Challenge yourself. Learn a new sport. Learning's not a spectator sport. You have to get involved in it, and you've got to do it. So take a class at the junior college. Go to a class at the rec center. Take art classes for the first time in your life. Whatever it might be, continue to learn. Do also manage your stress. A lot of us have had high-pressure jobs throughout our lives. We have to learn how to manage our stress, because that stress just chips away at the health of our brains, and we don't want that. So as much as you can, manage your stress, learn how to live at peace. All men desire peace, but few will do what it takes to achieve it. Thomas à Kempis, somewhere around, 1300 AD or 1200 AD, said that. It's very true. We all want peace, but very few of us will actually make the changes in our life that we need in order to have peace. So please consider that. It's important. It's important to your health now. It's important to your health later on in your life. Take time each day for quiet, peaceful reflection. Get perspective in life. Take time to pray. Take time to meditate. Take time to consider the good things in your life. Take time to practice gratitude in your life. Let your brain rest. Take time off. Be creative. Be quiet. And your brain will reward you by staying healthy year after year after year. Okay, so here's a whole list of things that you can do to keep your brain healthy for your entire life.